And then I have nothing to truly protect me here. I like the Versa grips because you have this flap here that covers up your hand.
Yeah.
And it just allows me to truly get the shit tight. I feel like with these, I'm constantly trying to,
yeah,
I can't get them tight enough.
I feel like I can't even do the actual reps.
So I'll help you. Now the thing is when you do this, we can't do mixed. I mean, you can.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, we'll just do double overhand. Okay.
Double overhand. Okay, yeah.
One thing I need, I treat the worst, the damn glasses. So what you'll do is we'll come here, I'll help you, you'll pull it, secure it. Same thing over here, this is where you're gonna need some help on this side. And so this is why we need help. So here, whenever we get it secured, I want you to take your hand and just roll back one time.
Okay.
Just to make sure, because here if you just do this, it's not as tight.
Right.
Roll back.
That's my issue. I can never get it tight, and I feel like it's slipping out of my hands. Okay.
Even with me, this is when I knew he was full of bullshit.
What?
We got up to 600 pounds that day, last week. He gonna throw them straps on top of my, now give me 10. I said, I know you lying. I said, shit.
Like, I can't do that.
I said, how about one?
Right, exactly. What the fuck? That's why I'm like, I can't do this shit with straps. I don't use straps, guys. Straps is not my thing, so, you know, I'm learning how to use straps. But
it's okay.
It's needed.
Today, but after this, the next time I only want you to use straps, unless you're traveling, because then I want you to protect your hands.
Right.
But after this, I don't want you to use straps on your top sets.
Perfect.
And the only time I want you to use straps from this point forward is on rack pulls and all of your lat pull down, like lat pull down, any type of like trap work that I have you doing, the bicep work, because at that point, now our hands are tired and our forearms are tired and our biceps are tired. So you're more likely to injure yourself after the fact because you're still trying to go hard over here. But here, I'm a big firm believer, even with myself, like I can rep the shit out of 580, 680, or not 680, 600 with straps on. Without straps, I maybe can get it right now a good 2.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's false, it builds this false confidence in yourself, especially if you have a great day when you're like, oh shit. Then we get on the meet, then you like,
where's my grip strength? That's what I'm nervous. I don't want to get used to these because I have my grip strength.
I need this.
Yeah, and I already don't have
Yes. Forearm. We gotta get this.
Right, exactly.
The forearm muscle.
Look at my little forearm.
Like, I need a distinctive muscle right there. Like this, like when we get this muscle built, this forearm, your squats, your bench, everything.
Okay, well, let's figure out how to do these. Oh, that's how tight that shit's supposed to be. Wow.
There we go.
Look at this.
Yeah. If
See,
you want to
like,
let it offset on your wrist a little bit more, you can. The strap there.
Okay.
And see, this is one thing that I don't like about it is because you're down here.
Right.
Wasting energy. Because you got your hands where you want?
Yeah, right here.
I'm going to hand it to you in this hand. Wrap it one time.
Wow, I didn't realize that it was supposed to be this tight, y'all. Oh my gosh.
By myself, I can't get them as tight.
I can't get it this tight by myself.
There you go. Now get set. There you go.
Wow. I can't get used to straps. I'm sorry.
I wasn't gonna say it.
It's a little too. I like it. I love it, but it just felt like I was doing a plate right now. I really felt like I was doing like 135. I never felt it this tight. That's why. Okay. So.
Now you got that grip strength that you were looking for. To where, like, because when I did it with Sergey, we pulled it one time, and he was like, "You should be good." I'm like, if I'm gonna use these motherfuckers.
Right. It's supposed to be. Right.
So that's why I say, like, I like those. If that's all you have, because I started off with those when I very first started wearing straps.
Right.
But then when I got them Versa grips,
It's totally different.
not it saves you time, like ready to go.
Right. Okay. Versa grips. Versa grips. I'm gonna buy them. Okay.
You can get whatever color. How you feel?
Good. I'm ready.
You're willing to work up to 315 today for some reps?
Yeah. Let's sounds good.
Because that's where I want to start you at for this base. Because to get you to that 400, I'm not going to put you on the deficit. We're going to attack you for the next 6 weeks with volume, rack pulls. So even myself, like a lot of people say they don't believe in rack pulls, they don't work, but this is the first prep where I have not done my normal way of building my CNS. I normally build my CNS, do heavy walkouts on squats, heavy holds on bench, heavy ass rack pulls. To where like, even last year for the competition, like this year I'm noticing my body has a lot of more shakes than what I've ever experienced in my career.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know this because we like that 600 pounds.
Like, you should shake.
Yeah, I'm like,
but I shouldn't be.
Right. Right. We ain't even looking at that girl.
And so a lot of it is like when I feel it now, my CNS is like, bitch, we ain't ready for this. What the fuck going on? And so I gotta, mentally I can get through it, and that's the thing I told my coaches. I was just like, if we do this again, there's certain things that have to be put in. And it's because a lot of people look at it like it's a waste of energy, the body's gonna do what it wants to do, but I tell you what, you will feel 500 on rack pulls before you ever feel it on the floor. So when you do feel that 440 on meet day, not only are you going to be able to lock it out, but it's not gonna destroy you. A lot of it is to build your body to prepare for the meet day. It's not just doing it to put it on Instagram and be like,
exactly.
No.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't really do rack pulls, to be honest. I don't do rack pulls at all. I mean, besides when you make me do.
Like, it's okay, because like rack pulls, they teach you positioning. They teach you how to fight through the sticking points. And they also give you grip strength. So where when you feel that 440, a lot of it, I mean, I would love to see 460, that's just me.
Y'all wait, what?
But a lot of it is going to come down to patience and lockout power. Okay. 275.
275?
We're not gonna do rack pulls the whole time. No. We'll do rack pulls up and because they are very challenging. So a lot of people do not do them. But a lot of people constantly ask me, how did you get big ass traps, big ass back? How's your back so dense? Heavy ass rack pulls. Heavy ass rack pulls. How did you get your hamstrings so big? Deadlifts.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I've been training with you, my hamstrings have gotten a lot stronger.
Like she been doing something extra. Like she looked a little thicker than the last time. I was looking at you. I was looking at you,
right? I was like, hold up in the mirror, like,
somebody gonna be on the stage before we know.
Oh God! I'm not there.
One left. Pour in on your shins. Instantly pull it in. There you go. Good. How you doing up? Alright, we'll take about 5 minutes. We'll take like 5 minutes. We'll come back and do 315. I'm just looking for 8 to 10. When you get there, I want silence. Like I don't want to hear, like if it makes a little noise, cool, but think about maximizing the hamstrings on the descent, okay? So it may take away 2 reps doing so, but that's okay because we're maximizing this. But when you're doing this 315, a lot of it is keeping the bar into you at all times. And when you feel, and if you feel like for some odd reason you're losing your grip or you're losing control, squeeze the bar even harder. A lot of times when people are getting ready for a deadlift, like they don't engage shit. Like they'll just get up there and try to pull, their chest drops, their head drops, and they end up struggling at the top, although that's not the case here. I don't want it to be.
Right.
So when I'm getting ready for, when I know in my prep that my ultimate goal for this one, 661. Mentally, I'm imagining a fucking fight.
Right.
I'm imagining a fight before it comes off the ground. So I'm telling myself, make sure your chest is engaged. When you start pulling, lead with your chest.
So one thing that I feel like lately I've been struggling with is staying in control of my breathing. So my breathing sometimes, when I can't keep it in control, everything else starts to break down. So like, what do you typically like think or do when it comes to like, I got a long set with a heavy weight and right?
Good question. A lot of what happens, regardless of if it's a high volume set, triples, but more so specific to the high volume set, what I do, like in this moment of my training, I got 5-10 minutes before my next set, I'm just breathing. I'm literally just focusing on oxygen loading. I'm trying to saturate my muscles and mind with oxygen. And so when I get up here, because what's going to end up happening is, I don't know about you, but the moment the bar starts moving for a high volume set, I go 0 to 100.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Like it is time to go.
Right.
And so, whereas you're now a touch and go lifter, that means when we're getting these straps set up here in a second, don't stop breathing. We don't even have to talk. I just want you to breathe. We'll get you set. Getting you set. Getting yourself set. When you take your final breath to go, realize that's your final breath at the bottom. Everything now at the top has to be quick and fast. Because a lot of it is just like, you know, when we was doing the warm-ups, a lot of people don't realize how much energy you waste getting set up when the volume's set and then getting that first rip off the ground.
Exactly, yeah.
So when I get to the top, like you said, it's like, you gotta be patient. A lot of it is just patience. And when you get it down, today we'll take 315 for you, honestly, should not be a challenge. To the point to where you can't think and operate. To where I feel like we'll say 8. We'll keep it at 8. I like 8. 8's a great number for today. So basically what I want you to do is make sure that you take the time, and I'll be here to say it on each rep. Breathe. Get to the top, breathe. Once you get more confident with it, increase your speed as long as you do not lose control.
All right, that's what I've been working on lately is my breathing, because it's been kind of, it's hard. That's the hardest part right now, and then I lose tension and all that.
I now have forced myself to start 2 years now. No. I started, for going on 2 years now, I've been wearing a mouth guard. But before the mouth guard, what
does that just do for you?
So for me, in the beginning, I'll talk about before the mouth guard. Before the mouth guard, what I would notice during a set is just a lack of oxygen here to the brain. So where like I'll get done doing weight and it's like a minute to where I'm just like, you see the specks, you get dizzy, I feel nauseous, or like when I'm walking out squats, if I don't have enough oxygen, that's when my body gets to doing all this shit, because my body like, bitch, we ain't ready for this. So now what the mouth guard does for me is also I'm a grinder. So when I start lifting, I grind down. So now with the mouth guard, although I may still grind, it allows me to
Keep going.
The mouth guard allows me to exaggerate my breathing, because it keeps my mouth open at all times. So I have no choice but to, even if I'm not thinking about it, I'm breathing. And so where now when I breathe with that mouth guard, I get like 10 times more oxygen than what I do with by myself. So a mouth guard, it may bother you, but honestly,
it's helped you.
It's helped. Like, I saw Susan Salazar wearing a mouth guard. This is when I started looking, because I played fourth at the first year's US Open that I did out here. And I was like, I dissect my training down to the breathing. I was like, they wearing mouth guards?
Right.
I'm gonna get a mouth guard.
Right.
And then I got the mouth guard and I was like, this is why they're wearing a fucking mouth guard. Let's go, mind over matter. Easy. Breath. Alright, you know, fuck out. Make that shit move. There you go. Good, keep it going. Head up, hip, good, keep it going. We got it, keep it going. Head up, hip, good, deep breath. Good. Drop the chin up to the ceiling. Good. Come on. Chin up, hips. Good. Keep going. Almost there. Chin up, hips. We got two. That's good. Chin up, hips. Done. Good.
The breathing.
Yes. Good.
No, the breathing got me fucked.
When you breathe, now I can see you visually. This is what we're doing.
I'm not okay.
Even if I'm breathing, I think about trying to suck all the oxygen out of the room. It's where when you get that shallow breath, it goes down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's where you just don't feel as powerful. Does that make sense? To where the weight move, yeah, it moves. Honestly, we can rip this without the straps.
No, yeah, the straps, I don't know, the straps helps a little, but like I said, I'm not a big strap person, but for me, it was focusing on the breathing. That was the hardest aspect for me. So.
I'm doing programming today. So
that was hard. When you really truly want to do it the right way, it gets harder. You know, like I'll be telling you all the time.
What?
I'll be telling you all the time.
Okay, so
Come on now.
we will do a lot. We will do deficits.
Okay.
For a little bit, for a short bit. Deficit stiff bar.
Okay.
Stiff bar. You know what I mean when I say stiff bar, right?
It's gonna be fucking hard.
Rack pulls.
Fuck it.
So we're gonna do rack pulls today. That way I can make sure we know you're doing it the way I need you to do it back home.
Okay. Yeah.
So catch your breath. Did those cues help you?
Oh no, yeah, the cues helps.
Did you know what I mean when I say drive your chin up? So a lot of times,
the drive the chin up was perfect.
when you watch yourself deadlift, you'll notice on the way. Steve Goggins taught me this. When you first start deadlifting, when you're here, you're going to come up looking just like this.
Yes, that's totally me.
If you're here, you're going to come up looking just like this.
Right.
Whenever you start to deadlift, keep in mind, you have traps, we have shoulders.
Right.
If you want to get those things engaged,
Right.
as you can tell, just from me doing this,
Yeah.
I have more to pull with.
Right.
So whenever you start to pull, the first thing that you should do is, now you're not gonna like drive your fucking head back to the ceiling or shit like that. So where the head goes here, neutral on the way down.
Okay.
Chin up on the way up. Bring it back to neutral. Chin up.
That's totally what you do.
Yeah. You
I
see it?
totally
Yes.
see that,
Yes. It's taken me a long time to figure out why, because even myself, like, even with the 645, I went back and I watched myself. I said, that's why the bar got to your fucking shins and I had nothing to use because I literally started like this.
Yeah, that's
and the
how
bar
I feel.
got here and I was.
Yeah.
And so by the time I realized, get your chin up, I had spent too long trying to.
Right, okay.
So by the time you raise your chin up, now you can get to hips going, chest involved, traps involved, shoulder involved. Okay? So when we do rack pulls, we'll focus
That's
on
what's gonna help. Okay. Damn, how many did I get? What was that? 6? I got 7?
7.
Fuck, I gave up on that last one.
Chin to the ceiling. There you go. There you go. That's fine, it's fine. Get it on it. Get it on the second rep, on the third. Just let it touch. Keep all attention. Pick it right back up. Good.
Damn, that breathing. I didn't even. Oh,
It's okay. It's okay.
jeez.
Rack pulls will also help you learn how to breathe too.
Yeah, I stress it to my clients, the breathing, but now I'm back reiterating my own thoughts of breathing.
I don't think at any point in your career you honestly master every
Hell
moment,
no.
you know? Like shit, even me, like yesterday, no, I shoot you not like yesterday, I had to get on my own ass. Because I did 5, I tried to do 585. And I say try. The first time, and I just picked it up and I said, nah.
Right.
And I set it down and I said, Coach, let me see the video. And I'm just watching myself. I said, first off, you're not breathing.
Right.
Second off, your mind ain't there.
Yeah.
Breathing for me is more methodical than it is anything.
And and timing it with the movement at the same time, and the weight's heavy, staying tight. It's like
On this next one, we'll do this with one more set.
Okay.
Because this is you can think here.
right.
Exaggerate your breath.
And get it all ad-free.
Okay.
YouTube Music Premium.
Like exaggerate it. You exhale, deep breath. Good. Exhale, deep breath. Good. Exhale. There you go. You see when you need to exhale. About halfway up is when you should.
So I realized with the exaggerated breathing, I'm taking in way more air and I'm letting out way more air. Yeah, okay.
It's easy.
Yeah.
When you exaggerate, that's why I say with the mouth guard, I get even much more air because I exaggerate. It helps me exaggerate at times too. than what I could do naturally. Because naturally, I can only,
Right, exactly.
but with my jaws already open.
Yeah. You really taking air. Right. Okay.
Okay.
So we eating healthy. We're doing brown rice with
Yeah, you know, some like cauliflower,
broccoli, little bit of quinoa on the side,
granola,
with granola.
salmon, you know, grilled chicken, you know, the normal stuff.
Don't mind the cup. We're not at
No,
In-N-Out.
like-
we would never eat this.
We're for sure like a Wahlburger or something.
Right.